Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in this congressional inquiry, so help you God? Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman. Cassandra, Cassie, kumusta ka na? Can you kindly remove your face mask?
Paige, can you please...
Maganda ka naman eh. Huwag ka nang... relax ka lang, Cassandra. The reason why we invited you over, because if you remember, during the joint committee hearing, we invited you twice. And then... you never acceded to the invitation of the joint committee hearing, and then we issued a subpoena, and then we elevated this issue on the Quadcom. You remember the time that you texted me, diba? And eventually you called me. And the reason why I'm trying to tell this, Mr. Chair, during the time that we have conducted that committee hearing, that joint committee hearing, Cassandra, in the spirit of transparency, Cassandra, I will tell the body, that you texted me and you called me, para at least malaman nila kung saan tayo magsisimula. But the reason why you called me is to ask for help kung ano yung dapat mong gawin. Am I right? You can answer.
Yes po.
Yes. And during our conversation, sinabi mo kung ano yung dapat mong gawin. Is this correct, Cassandra?
Yes po.
Alright. And sa text mo sa akin, and I know that this came from your heart, Sinabi mo dito sa text mo na, "Hi Kong, thank you for the time to pick up the call. Sana matapos na po, puro na lang allegation. Pag-pray ko din po, maging fair enough din po. I'm not involved in politics and will not po. Ayaw ko din pong madamay sa away po ng malalaking tao. Mabuhay po ang Pilipinas. Mabuhay si PBBM." So you texted this, di ba? You remember? And you were saying na ayaw mo ring may madamay na sa away ng malalaking tao. Are you referring to sinong personality are you trying to imply on your text?
I invoke my right to remain silent po.
I invoke my right
Yes po.
to your right. Okay. So kasi simple lang naman yung tinatanong ko kung sino yung mga malalaking tao ba ng mga Chinese o malalaking tao ng mga Pilipino? Mga politician ba ang sinasabi mong ayaw mo ma-involve sa away ng malalaking tao? You can answer directly, I mean, there's nothing wrong on saying, kasi sabi mo, Pilipino ka, di ba? And I will show you, Cassandra. This is the certificate of your naturalization nung papa mo. And we were able to get that during the time of 1978, he applied for the naturalization. And thereby, when you born in year 2000, you are a Pilipina. Di ba? So, Pilipina ka. So, maaring sa dugo ay Chinese ka, pero sa puso at isipan, Pilipina ka. Am I correct?
Opo.
At saan ka madadamay ng mga away na sinasabi mo sa text mo sa akin? I never replied, di ba? Hindi ako nag-reply sa'yo eh. Because I really don't want you to answer back on my cell phone. What I wanted is for you to appear on the committee and to answer to all of us. So, sino?
Mr. Chair, I invoke my right po to remain silent po.
Congressman Fernandez, if
Yes,
I may.
Mr. Chair.
Yung tanong ni Congressman Dan Fernandez ay hindi naman incriminating dahil ang tanong niya, kaninong away? Is that an incriminating statement?
Ang sinasabi ko po is right to remain silent po. Hindi po self-incrimination.
Mr. Chair,
Mr. Chair,
Mr. Chair.
Okay.
Mr. Chair,
Congressman Acop?
I would just like to remind Madam Cassandra Ong and her lawyer that what we are conducting here is not a custodial investigation where you can invoke your right to remain silent. There have been Supreme Court decisions on this. So I think the witness has to answer. Otherwise, we will move to cite her in contempt for refusal to answer.
Mr. Chairman,
That is correct. Congresswoman Luistro, you want to
Mr.
say
Chair,
something?
the reason why I started our hearing with the parameters on the use of right to self-incrimination is to guide our resource speaker as to when they can be availed of and when they cannot. And as far as this representation is concerned, Mr. Chair, we have two elements before they can avail of the right against self-incrimination. One, there must be identifiable crime. And two, there is the probability that the resource speaker may be convicted of the crime. Now at this point, Mr. Chair, may we ask Ms. Cassandra Ong, nung tinanong ka ba ni Honorable Dan Fernandez, kaninong away ang iniiwasan mo? Ano bang krimen ang iniisip mo na baka ikaw ay madamay?
I refuse to testify. I refuse to answer po para sa own reason ko po.
If I may, Congresswoman Luistro, I'm sure it is upon the advice of your counsel, Attorney Topacio. Kaya mo sinasabi that you refuse to testify or the right against self-incrimination, etc., etc. Pero maliwanag po na marami pong sinite na mga jurisprudence tungkol dito. And we don't want to, we are very lenient to your client, Attorney Topacio. And because of that leniency, we allowed her to appear before us so that we can propound questions related to the alleged crime that she has committed. Under the jurisprudence that was cited by Congresswoman Luistro, meron pong identifiable crime. And we don't want the committee to be compelled to cite her in contempt. Because as it is, she is already detained in the House. And once the committee rules on citing her in contempt again, she probably would stay in this detention facility much longer. Kaya please, advise your client to cooperate. As long as her rights are not violated, we will continue to ask her questions. At yung mga tanong po na yan ay related po sa investigasyon na kung saan ay mayroon pong operasyon ng illegal na pogo dito sa ating bansa at si Cassandra Leong ang muka o ang representasyon o representative nitong mga pogong ito. Kaya yun ang gusto po naming malaman, Attorney Topacio. Please, advise your client. Yes, Cassandra, naintindihan mo ba yung sinabi ko?
Yes po.
so sasagot ka na, Cassandra.
Mr. Chair, pwede po ako mag-excuse sa sarili ko ng like 10 minutes lang po.
Excused for 10 minutes? To consult with your lawyer? 10 minutes.
Yes po.
The chair, is that too long? I mean, that's too long.
5 minutes.
You can consult any member you wish to consult. Kung yan ang problema. Kasi if you give you 10 minutes, alam mo, kanina pang umaga itong ating mga resource persons naghihintay.
Yeah.
Oh, in fact, we started 10 o'clock, tuloy-tuloy po, at wag mo nang i-delay. Simple lang naman po yung tanong. Yung tanong
Che.
po ay related po doon sa iyong involvement dyan sa Lucky South 99.
And Mr. Chairman, I think the resource person must consider na, well, she's not special. Hindi po kayo lamang ang resource person that we are investigating. All of these resource persons have been here since morning. Lucky you, you are in your own room, di ba? Meron kang aircon, meron kang sariling kwarto. But all of these people who are working tirelessly to ferret the truth has been here for so long. We hope you understand, and you're asking for 10 minutes for us to wait another 10 minutes. I think, Mr. Chair, that is unacceptable. And if I may, ask, can we ask Attorney Topacio?
Yes, you may.
What's the reason, Attorney Topacio, that you are asking for a 10-minute suspension?
May I address the chair, Your Honor?
Yes, please.
It was not my idea, actually, Your Honor. It was her request to me. And I told her to relay it directly because I cannot talk unless recognized. Thank you, Your Honors.
Thank you, Attorney Topacio. Congressman Fernandez, please proceed.
And, Cassandra, what is the reason for a 5-minute suspension that for you to talk to your lawyer? Are you asking for a 10-minute?
Yes po. Yes po.
And what's the reason behind?
Mr. Chair,
Okay, sige. We will allow you for a 5-minute conference with your lawyer, provided that pagbalik mo, you will tell the truth. Is that clear?
Mr. Chairman, I object because we've been waiting here for so long. Let's start with this right now.
I think the resource person needs to confer with her client, and the
Mr. Chair.
committee is
Mr. Chair.
lenient about that. And
Wala.
because it is also her right,
Mr.
so
Chair.
we can provide her at least 5 minutes.
Mr. Chair, Mr.
may
Chair,
remind our members that when the chair is speaking, let us not disturb him. That is the rule.
Thank you, Congressman Akop. Thank you also, Congressman Abante.
well,
So-
Mr. Chair, I'd like to find out who is Congressman Akop referring to. I am one of the chairman of the court committee.
Yes, 1 minute suspension.
And I have the
please.
right.
1 minute.
Buta sila nag-away. Easy. Hearing is resumed. You already had your 5 minutes, Cassandra. So, please proceed, Congressman Damo
Okay,
Fernandez.
I hope, Cassie, you'll be answering all the query of all these members who are here, precisely because you are a Filipina. Filipina ka. And I just want you to remind you, I'll show you some pictures, Cassandra. Have you seen this? Nakita mo na ba to? These are all the torture victims na nakuha sa cellphone doon sa Porac at sa Banban. all those collected cell phones ay nakalagay itong mga pictures na to. These are victims of torture perpetrated doon sa Porac at sa Banban. Have you seen this? No. First time. Now lang? Okay. I will show you another picture. Ito mga pictures din. Ito naman yung mga namatay. They are 66 foreigners. Hindi makilala kung bakit sila namatay. Lahat sila, almost all Chinese. Natagpuan sila, almost everybody sa Region 3. So, nakita mo na ba sila? Hindi pa? Hindi pa rin?
Hindi po.
Okay. The reason why I showed you all these pictures is for you to realize the gravity of what you are into right now. Are you a incorporator of Lucky South 99?
Hindi po.
Hindi ka incorporator ng Lucky South 99? Never? Remember, you are under oath. Member ka or not? Baka ina-advise mo, attorney, mali. Ha? Starting 2019, she is already an executive assistant of Lucky South 99. Cassandra, are you an incorporator of Lucky South 99 since 2019 to the present?
I think assistant lang po, pero hindi siya incorporator.
You are an executive assistant.
Tawag po dito, authority.
2019. Tama, Cassandra? Okay. Kailan ka naging executive assistant ng Lucky South 99? Kung pagbabasihan natin yung mga dokumento, November 2019, incorporated ka na doon. And you were like 19 years old during that time. Am I correct? Correct?
Yes po.
19 years old.
19 years old.
Paano ka nakapagtrabaho sa Lucky South 99?
Mr. Chair, I refuse po to answer.
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Chair, point of order.
point of order.
What is the point of order of the...
Yeah, Mr. Chair, I'm getting confused. With all due respect to Attorney Topacio, every time Chairman Dan gives a question, it seems that it's Attorney Topacio answering. So I think we should. No, I've been watching you, and you've been whispering. So can we please give the resource person the opportunity to answer truthfully?
Attorney Topacio, may we ask you to refrain from answering in behalf of your client? As we clearly stated earlier, the role of the counsel is only limited to advising your client of his or her constitutional rights in this committee hearing. So, Cassie, ikaw ang sumagot. Okay?
Yes.
Thank you.
Attorney Topacio, with all due respect, no, I mean, I don't mean no offense to you, but it's just that let's allow the resource person the freedom to explain her side and to explain how she's involved or not involved in this situation, because this is her opportunity to clear her name. Thank you very much, Mr. Chair.
Okay, kasi sino nag-recruit sa'yo sa Lucky South 99?
I refuse to testify po.
Okay, yun ang una mong no? Yun ang una mong trabaho sa Lucky South 99?
I refuse to testify po. Sorry. Mr. Chair.
Tinatanong ko lang kung ano yun ang unang mong trabaho. Pwede mo naman sabihin iba ang trabaho mo, di ba? Anong unang trabaho mo sa buhay mo?
Pasensya na po ulit. I refuse to testify po.
Saan ka nag-college? This will not incriminate you.
It will po. Sa-
What? Ang tinatanong ko, saan ka nag-college?
I refuse to
Sabi mo,
testify.
Pilipina ka, di ba? Did you study in the Philippines?
I refuse po to testify po.
Attorney Topacio,
Can
let
we-
this be a warning to you to please allow your client to respond to the question. We will, you know, these are simple questions. Tinanong lang, saan siya nag-aral, saan siya nag-college, right against self-incrimination, please. You know, this is a warning, Attorney Topacio, na let her answer. Kasi,
Mr. Chair.
ano mo lang, sagot mo lang ng tama ito dahil yung tanong na kung saan ka nag-aral ay hindi naman incriminating sa'yo. Bakit refuse to answer? Papipilitan kami i-contempt ka.
Mr. Chairman, parang
Yes,
yung sa paper ni Cassandra, pero nakagad sagot na pinuturo ni Attorney Topacio eh. Di ba? So I will give you another chance, Attorney Topacio. Mr. Chairman.
Please proceed, Congressman Fernandez.
Okay, I'll be asking Ronaldin Baterna. Ronaldin Baterna, in the last hearing, you were testifying, no? During that time, you told us that you have a checking account. And this checking account, yung checking account na pinirmahan mo, sinabi mo, binigay mo kay Cassandra. Di ba? At yung milyong-milyong piso na dumaan dun sa checking account, sabi mo, ibinigay mo kay Cassie. Is this correct?
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Okay. So, Cassie, ang sabi ni Ronaldin Baterna, who happens to be in the Lucky South 99 and in the Wilwin Corporation, binigay niya yung mga cheque sa'yo at maraming milyon-milyon ang dumaang pera dito. So, ginamit mo yung checking account.
Pasensya na po talaga. I refuse to testify po.
Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair.
We'll change na lang the question. If she feels that it will incriminate her,
Okay,
we will
with the
be...
indulgence of Congressman Fernandez. Yes, is this a short interjection?
Mr. Chair,
Please proceed.
I move to cite Cassandra in contempt.
Second.
There is a motion to cite Cassandra Ong in contempt for
Mr. Chairman,
violation of Section 11, Paragraph A and C of the Rules of Procedure governing inquiries in aid of legislation. Duly seconded. Do I hear any objections?
Mr.
Hearing
Chair.
none.
Mr. Chair. Apologies, Mr. Chair. This is not an objection, but just a manifestation. In the spirit of due process, may we ask that the witness explain why she should not be cited in contempt? If she has any reason
We'll
whatsoever.
give her that privilege. As,
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair.
Chairman,
Picture 3, ilagay mo yung picture 3. Kamo kaya no kay JR. Picture 3.
Chairman, just a point of clarification.
Okay. Okay. Congressman Paduano.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, before we rule with the motion that was made by Chairman Co-Chair Abante, kasi there's a contempt order now for Ms. Cassandra Ong, in which her violation is refusal to be present in the previous hearing until he was cited in contempt, Mr. Chairman. Now, what will happen to that first contempt order of this committee, Mr. Chairman? So, dalawang contempt? This is, this is the first.
The motion made by Congressman Abante has not been ruled yet.
Yeah, that's why.
Because there was an interjection by Congressman Gutierrez And then the chair recognized Congressman Paduano for your interjection as well. So there's no decision yet as to the motion to cite her in contempt. Now, if there are no other obstructions, can we now rule on the motion?
Mr. Chairman,
Oh, yes, please.
what
Congressman Paduano.
will be the proper position with regards to my query? That this is the first time in the history, in my 11 years in Congress, for those cited in contempt, 2 contempt orders.
Mr.
And I'm
Chair.
just checking the process on our internal rules. I will never object, Mr. Chairman, but what I'm saying is, we have already issued a contempt order for Cassandra Ong. Now, if we will approve that motion by Congressman Chairman Abante, sabi ko nga, this will be the first time that a resource person was...
Mr. Chairman, can I move for 1 minute suspension?
1 minute suspension.
Tawagin lang namin yung medic program in time na.
Hearing is resumed. Okay, earlier, the parliamentary status is that there is a motion to cite Cassandra Ong in contempt for the second time for violating Section 11, Paragraph A and Paragraph C of the rules, Paragraph C of the rules of the House. And in the spirit of fairness, we would like to give her the opportunity to answer. As manifested and stated by Congressman Gutierrez, so I will now allow Congressman Gutierrez to direct your questions to Cassandra Leong with a warning to the Council that your appearance, again, is only limited to advising the legal rights of your client. And under the same rules of the House, we can also ask you to be cited in contempt and removed from this room if you continue to disobey the warning of the chair. So again, I'd like to ask the counsel, Attorney Topacio, do you understand the ruling of the chair?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm only advising her, Your Honor.
Make sure that you only advise your client. Otherwise, we will be compelled to remove you out of this room and
Yes, Your
assign
Honor.
another lawyer for today's hearing for our witness, Ms. Cassandra Ong.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Maraming salamat. Please proceed, Congressman Rog Gutierrez.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, I raised that point earlier because precisely I agree with the manifestation of Congresswoman Luistro that regarding the invocation of the right to remain silent or right against self-incrimination is not absolute. Again, this is not a court of justice. However, given that we give deference to this right and we protect it, it must still follow the process, the due process provisions and rights that she may have. Given that, Mr. Chair, just to clarify po, when the right against self-incrimination is invoked, first, there must be a specific identifiable crime, and second, that the witness is the one who probably committed the crime. To repeat, the question po, saan ka po nag-college? Now, Ms. Ong, through the chair, most respectfully, kindly justify your refusal to answer that question.
Again po, Mr. Chair, I refuse to answer po, or to testify po.
Then, Mr. Chair, I think the witness has chosen not to defend the question, and I believe the proper thing now is for the chairman to rule on the propriety of the invocation of the right against self-incrimination. And from there, I suppose, we would then vote on the contempt. Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Thank you, Madam Ong.
Thank you, Congressman Gutierrez.
Mr. Chair.
Yes, Congressman Acop.
May I ask the resource person to repeat her answer to the query of the Honorable Gutierrez? I refuse to testify ba? Ang sagot po ninyo? Ha?
Testify po.
You refuse to testify. Yun po ang kasagutan ninyo doon sa katanungan po ni Honorable Gutierrez. So you refuse to testify. In other words, hindi ka na sasagot?
Opo.
Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair.
Just in germane to that. Just an observation. Yes, just an observation po, Mr. Chair. After the motion was raised, citing her in contempt, Congressman Roger Gutierrez asked the chair to allow the witness to explain to the body why she's refusing to answer. Now, Ms. Ong, ang sinasabi lang po ni Congressman Rog, bibigyan ka ng pagkakataon, explain sa amin kung bakit mo nire-refuse yung mga simpleng tanong tulad ng saan ka nag-college na hindi naman ho talaga siya incriminating. So yun lang ho yung binibigay sa'yo para maintindihan ho namin kung bakit ayaw mong sumagot. Binibigyan ka namin ng pagkakataon, explain po sa amin kung bakit ganyan yung asta mo na ayaw mong sagutin. Maski yung mga simpleng bagay like pag tinanong kita anong favorite color mo, sabihin mo, I refuse to testify. So bakit ho ganon yung inyong asta ngayon?
Marami pong reason. Una, under oath po ako dito. And possible po siya magamit against me in the future po.
Mr. Chair, if I may.
Mr. Chair.
If the lady, Ms. Catherine Leong, refused to answer, no? May I be allowed to ask the documents that they filed in PAGCOR to prove, no? Oh, I'm sorry. So we still have a motion.
Mr. Chair.
There is.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm
Sige,
just waiting
okay, go
for
ahead.
the members to...
Mr. Chair.
Is this related to the motion,
Yes,
Congressman
yes.
Abante?
I just would like to say that we have spent too much time with one witness. So therefore, the motion has been said, and there is a second to it. So, Mr. Chair, please make a ruling now.
Okay, thank you for
Mr. Chair.
saying that.
Parliamentary inquiry, Mr. Chair. Since Ms. Cassandra Leong is already detained in the House, this second contempt will mean detention where?
Wala pa.
And it does not necessarily mean that it will be here? Thank you, Mr. Chair.
That is correct, yes. Now, can the chair make a ruling? Yes, please. Salamat. Maganda. Naintindihan mo ang sinasabi namin, Cassandra. In fact, binigyan ka ng pagkakataon ni Congressman Roger Gutierrez na sagutin yung mga tanong na hindi naman incriminating. I am certain that your counsel has been giving you this advice na sabihin mo yang nakasulat dyan na you refuse to testify. Pero gaya ng binanggit namin kanina na mga jurisprudence, ay hindi ka pwedeng magtago dyan sa yung right against self-incrimination mo sa pagdinig na ito dahil pinapayagan ng desisyon ng Korte Suprema na ikaw ay i-compel na sumagot sa mga tanong. Dahil hindi ka nagko-cooperate dito sa pagdinig na ito, there is now a motion upon the motion by Congressman Benny Abante to cite you again for contempt. And hearing no objections from the members of this committee, the chair rules that you are cited in contempt. Okay. Any other motion?
Mr. Chair.
Yes, Congressman Adjo.
Mr. Chair, may I respectfully request, Mr. Chair, I know for the several committee hearings that we've conducted, normally the lawyer sits at the back of the client. May I request, with all due respect to Attorney Topacio, to please sit behind Ms. Cassandra Ong.
Okay,
Thank
Paige, can you please provide another chair for the lawyer of Cassandra Ong?
Mr. Chair, may I make a manifestation?
Congresswoman Luistro.
I wish to believe that when an attorney is supposed to advise a client, he's supposed to talk to the client, let us say 5 minutes, 10 minutes, but if he does it in every question which is being propounded to the resource speaker, it seems to be he is supplying already the answer to the resource speaker. A situation which we do not allow here in the inquiry in aid of legislation. And I wish to manifest, Mr. Speaker, that every time a question is propounded to Cassandra Leong, Attorney Topacio whispers to the client. And I have no other reasonable conclusion except he is indeed supplying already the answer, far from advising a client.
Thank you, Congresswoman Luistro. Naintindihan mo ang sinabi ni Congresswoman Luistro?
Yes po.
Okay. So, pwede ka nang sumagot ngayon sa mga tanong sa'yo. Please continue, Congressman Dan Fernandez.
Are you ready to answer? Yes, still have a second motion. Yeah, correct.
Okay. Is there any motion?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. For the second motion, Mr. Chairman, I move that Ms. Cassandra Ong will be detained in the duration in which, until the committee report will be adopted in the plenary, Mr. Chairman. And it follows that the investigation will be terminated, Mr. Chairman.
There is a motion to detain her as long as this committee hearing of the Quadcom completes its investigation, which, as of this time, as we speak, is still undetermined as to the number of days. So, until we terminate, hanggang matapos itong committee hearing na to, you are cited in contempt and you will be detained as a penalty for violating Section 11 of our rules. Any second? Duly seconded. Any objection? Hearing none, the motion is approved.
Okay. Mr. Chairman.
Next motion.
Mr. Chairman, with that, Mr. Chairman, I move that since the congressional facility for detainees is too crowded, I move that Ms. Cassandra Ong will be detained in the Women's Correctional Center. So move, Mr. Chairman.
There is a motion to detain Cassandra Ong at the Women's Correctional Center located at
Mandaluyong.
Mandaluyong. It's a detention facility, Women's Correctional. Duly seconded. Any objections? Hearing none, the motion is approved.
Mr. Chair, may I continue?
Please proceed.
All right, since the Ms. Cassandra Ong will not answer, you want to answer?
Mr. Chair?
You don't want to answer. So, Mr. Altenco, I'll be asking you a question.
Mr. Chair, very short interjection.
Can we, what?
Very short only.
Okay. With the indulgence of Congressman Dan Fernandez, this is related to the
About Cassandra Ong.
Okay. This is related to the contempt.
Yes, Mr.
Okay.
Chair.
Please proceed.
It is apparent to me that Ms. Cassandra Ong is turning emotional upon hearing the detention in the Women's Correctional in Mandaluyong. And you should really worry about that, because the facility is entirely different from the detention that you are experiencing here in Congress. I wish to ask, Mr. Chair, if Ms. Cassandra Ong is willing to avail of the executive session to give us the chance to reconsider the earlier contempt order, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Thank you, Congressman Luistro. Gusto mo ba mag-avail ng executive session na kung saan ay ikaw ay magko-cooperate sa aming committee sa investigation na ito?
Kasi baka you want to say something sa executive session, ibig sabihin, kami-kami lang. So, if you wanted to avail on that privilege, you can do so para hindi na didinig ng buong bayan. Are you willing to avail of that
Attorney Topacio,
executive session?
this is your last warning.
Please,
You are coaching your client.
Yeah, please stop whispering, please stop. And Kasi, I have to remind you as well, that this involves human trafficking. No bail yan. No bail. Sana tulungan mo gobyerno. Kasi sabi mo, Pilipina ka. Di ba? And I will be submitting all the documentary evidences in a while. Because you don't want to answer eh. But sana tulungan mo kami. Nakita mo yung mga namatay, mga tinorture, mga kapwa nating mga kababayan. Now, are you willing to avail of that privilege of having an executive session with all the members of this Quadcom? Yes or no?
Paliwanag natin yung executive session.
I did explain the executive session. It's a privilege. Tayo lang ang mag-uusap. Tayo lang. It's about, Kasi, ganito ka simple. Kasi, listen, please. Stop whispering to her. Stop. Pabayaan natin siya mag-isip ng sarili niya. Malaki na si Kasi. She knows what to answer. And we will be helping you. Remember, when I told you, over the phone, we will help you. Just cooperate. Be truthful. Be honest. You are a Pilipina. Di ba? Maaring hindi ikaw may kasalanan. Katulad ng tinext mo sa akin, ayaw mong maipit sa mga nag-uumpugang malalaking batong yan. You tell us. Samahan mo kami. Tandaan mo, lahat ng mga tao nakapaligid sa'yo, merong mga sariling interest yan. You think about yourself, you think about your own interest. Yung mga nakapaligid sa'yo, may sariling interest. We want to help you. Honestly, when you texted me, na sinabi mo sa akin, na may nag-uumpugang malaking bato, I really don't want to answer back. You know why? I want you to reveal that in here. But if you cannot reveal it right away, you talk to us. Tayo lang. Lalabas tayo rito. Pupunta tayo sa likod. Pag-usapan natin. Pero tumulong ka sa amin, tumulong ka sa bayan. Nakita mo yung mga taong namatay. Di ba? So you can save yourself. Please. Please. Kapag Kapag pinabayaan mong ganito, sagot ka ng sagot ng ganyan, ikaw madidiyan dito. This can be used against you. I'm telling you. You're not answering rightly. Oh. Kaya, tulungan mo yung sarili mo. If you want to avail an executive session without anybody behind you or surrounds you, tayo lang, kami lang. You want?
Pwede pong pag-isipan.
Sige. But again, we will be warning you. Ha? The Filipino people are watching right now. And your answer to them is not acceptable. Maraming namatay. Maraming buhay na nawala ng trabaho. You can still save yourself. I'm telling you. Mr. Chairman, for the meantime, let's give her a chance to think about it. And ako, honestly, I will help you. Kasi when we talk over the phone, sincerely, I know that you wanted to avail of that help. And we will, Cassie. We will help you.
Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chairman, before, siguro, let's give her a chance. Bigyan muna natin siya ng 2 minutes. Mag-isip lang siya.
Sige.
Pero, please, Cassie, if you are about to think it over yourself, ikaw lang. Huwag ka na magsama ng mga tao sa paligid mo. I'm telling you, their own interest is their priority, not yours. Can we ask Altenco?
Yes, before that, there's a short interjection
Yes.
by Congressman Abante. And please, let this be the last interjection so that we can complete the
Yes.
interpellation of a member who has listed his name in the list of interpellators. Thank you, Congressman
Cassandra,
Abante.
pwede bang makinig ka lamang, no? I am willing to withdraw my motion or I will ask the chair to withdraw this ruling kung willing ka na. Pag makinig ka kay Congressman Dan Fernandez, ginagawa mo ito hindi para sa amin, kundi para sa mamamayang Pilipino. Please, tumabayag ka na sa executive session. Please.
Mr. Chair, the resource speaker is asking for a time for herself. And I think when she said that, it's incumbent upon everybody to respect that. So let her think by herself. Huwag na nating isama itong mga nakapalibot dito. Nako-confuse yung bata eh. She's still so young. 24 years old. Di ba? Accepting so many. Cassandra, we wanted to help you. Really. Honestly. Sir, can we proceed?
Please proceed.
Don't allow Cassandra na malapitan po ng ano. I mean, bigyan po natin ng pagkakataon yung sinabi niya na she wanted to think about it herself. Okay? Can you, yung picture number 1, pakikita lang po natin. Pick 1, pakita lang natin. Cassandra, yan. I want to show you, para at least alam mo rin, Cassandra, that we have all the documents pertaining to the Whirlwind Corporation and the Lucky South 99. From 2022 up to present, executive assistant ka ng Whirlwind Corporation. And this was submitted sa PAGCOR. 2019, Lucky South 99, consultant ka na. 2023, nasa Lucky South 99 ka, outsourcing as authorized representative. And meron kang tinatawag ng 2021 up to present, yung Cape Forest. And this Cape Forest is very crucial to, Cassie. So we will be asking you sana din mamaya about this. But next picture. Pakita po natin yung picture ng PIC 11. So sa PIC 11 po, picture 11. PIC 11. Ito sa picture 11, hindi yan ang PIC 11. Sa picture 11, meron dito kasi, ayan, yan is your application form mo, kasi you applied sa PAGCOR. At pirma mo to, di ba, Catherine? Kasi, yun yung pirma mo, ha? Tama? Pirma mo to, di ba? At this was submitted to PAGCOR. At nakalagay dito, I'm duly authorized to submit the application on behalf of the corporation, partnership, other business entity named as applicant. Okay? So, next picture. Picture 23. Picture 3. So, being the authorized representative, ikaw ang binigyan ng karapatan kung sino man ang mga kasamahan mo doon to issue checks. Ayan, tama. And this one, sa Lucky South Outsourcing Incorporated, November 29, 2023, nag-transmit ka by wire ng almost $200,000 doon sa PAGCOR. Ito ay pagkatapos ng meeting nyo kay Altenco. And I will try to ask Mr. Altenco about this. And also, during the time of, that is, I think, September 15, 2023, you issued also $100,000. Di ba? So, ito, ikaw rin na nagpadala. Altenco, Chairman, will you confirm that Ms. Cassandra Ong, together with Mr. Harry Roque, visited you in PAGCOR? But before you answer that, I want to ask Cassandra. Cassandra, kasi si Attorney Harry Roque was telling us that he is your lawyer. Who is your lawyer? Si Topacio ba or si Harry Roque?
Sa Whirlwind lang po.
Sa Whirlwind lang siya lawyer. Dito sa pagdating mo sa Congress, ang lawyer mo na ay si ano?
Attorney Topacio.
Okay, that's good. Thank you for that answer. Happy ako, nakadinig na ako ng sagot mula kay Cassie. Altenco, will you confirm that you were able to talk to Cassie together with Attorney Harry Roque?
Your Honor, yes. She went to the office together with, as I had narrated this before, together with Attorney Harry Roque sometime in July 2023.
So, no, July 2023, and after that, will you confirm also that she paid the amount that was due to that company, the Lucky South 99?
On that same day, so it was mali po yung, Your Honor, yun, iba po yung deposit slip na pinakikita ninyo earlier.
Yeah, I know.
Opo.
These deposits are after.
Yun po yung succeeding deposits.
Yes, correct.
On that day, July 24, July 26, 2023, they made 2 payments on that day that we met. One in the amount of $50,000 US, paid in cash, and the other in the amount of $153,000 US.
So that is the first payment. 2.
First payment. So a total of $203,000 US po on that day that we met.
Okay. Will you confirm that, Cassandra, that you paid that? Don't be afraid. Huwag ka matakot. Basta makikooperate ka lang sa kongresong ito, we will not be adverse sa'yo.
Pakiulit po.
For the last time, I will not speak anymore after.
Cassandra, can you reply to what the query of this representation? Yeah, sige, go ahead.
Pakiulit.
Sige, go ahead.
Pakiulit po. Pakiulit po.
Pareho rin.
Pakiulit.
Pakiulit. Will you confirm that you were with Altenco during that time with Attorney Harry Roque, and you paid those amount that he mentioned?
Yes po.
Yun. Thank you so much. And those 2 cash deposit slip, November and September 15, 2023, in the amount of $100,000 and $200,000, you also transmitted this amount.
Yes po.
Ayan. Thank you. Alam mo, makikikooperate naman talaga si Cassie eh. Ang problem lang, the people around, that's the problem that we are encountering. And basically, Cassandra, you are also the beneficial owner of the Whirlwind Corporation. Am I right?
Whirlwind lang po.
Yes, Whirlwind. You are the beneficial owner. And you have like 58% doon sa Whirlwind. So kanina, going back again doon sa sinasabi namin that merong malalaking tao na nakapaligid sa... You want to have an executive session with that? Para at least...
I'm still thinking pa po.
Ha?
I'm still thinking pa po.
You're still thinking?
Yes po. Thank
Okay.
you.
Sige, punta na lang tayo dun sa Mr. Chairman. Kasi meron dito mga incorporators, sila yung bagong mga directors, mga opisyales ng Lucky South 99 Outsourcing. We were not able to ask them in the last hearing. Andiyan sila Julian Linsangan, sila Chan, and sila Ong. Sinasabi nyo na that identity theft yung sa inyo. Di ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
At sinasabi nyo that si Cassandra Ong nakausap nyo through Viber video. Am I right?
We don't know the apps that used by the Dan de la Cruz,
sige.
Your Honor.
Sige. Well, the chairman have whispered sa akin that I have to wrap up. But this is very important, no? Yung sa tatlong iyon. Kasi yung tatlo bang yun, kilala mo, yung tatlong incorporators na yan? Can you kindly stand up, Julian? Kilala mo ba, Kasi?
Hindi po. Pero...
Pamilyar?
Naka-video call ko yata.
Naka-video call mo sila? Okay.
I think one time through Dan.
And you were trying to tell us... no, you can sit down. Julian, ano ka legal researcher ka pala, no?
Yes, Your Honor.
Legal officer ka rin ng Mighty Corporation.
Before, Your Honor.
Yes, and legal consultant ka din ng Legendary Fireworks.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So in other words, you are all qualified to be a official of this corporation. Last question. Sige, last question na ako. I'll be asking you about the... Itong tinatawag nating kay Marion Ryan Ong Chua. Meron ka bang pinurchase na manager's check? In the amount of 2.6 million?
Wala po, Mr. Chair.
Sigurado ka?
Yes po, Your Honor.
You're under oath?
Yes, Your Honor.
At pag napatunayan namin that you did, in the next hearing, we'll be citing you in contempt as well. Ha? And si Julian Linsangan, may alam ka ba sa Yes to Health Incorporated?
Pardon, Your Honor?
Yes to Health Incorporated.
No, Your Honor.
Wala kang alam?
Wala po.
Sa Puting Kahoy, Silang Cavite. Ha?
No, Your Honor.
Na kung saan nakapag-issue ka ng check amounting to 16.7 million. You are under oath. Tanda mo yan, Julian.
No,
you are under oath. 16.7 million. Huwag ka magsisinungaling sa kongresong ito and we will be citing you in contempt. Believe me.
Your Honor, I will check the transaction.
This is 16.7 million. Ang laki nito para makalimutan mo. Meron ba?
Ang natatanda ko po 16 million.
Sa iyong asawa, kay Rachel Ann Linsangan. Yes or no?
Your Honor, ang natatanda ko po sa transaction na yan, meron pong nabentang property na ako yung authorized representative, Your Honor.
Okay, sige. I'm telling you, 16.7 million.
Yes, Your Honor. Yun po yung...
Ito ang sinasabi mo, benta ng lupa.
Yes, Your Honor.
Submit to us the deed of sale pertaining to that.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, sino ang katransaction mo sa 16.7 million? Anong lupa? Saan?
Yun po sa...
Saan?
Yung sa binanggit niyo pong lugar, Your Honor, Puting Kahoy.
Saan lugar? Puting Kahoy. Gaano kalaki? Ilang square meter?
2,500 square meter, Your Honor.
2,500 square meter, 16 points. How much per square meter?
It's 7,000, Your Honor.
7,000? Saang area yan?
Doon po sa Puting Kahoy, Your Honor.
Saan nga sa Puting Kahoy? Anong barangay?
Hindi ko po matandaan. But
Alam natin ang assessment ng lupa dyan. Saan? Sa Silang?
I will submit the document, Your Honor.
Ang dami mong lupa?
No, Your Honor.
Para hindi mo malaman yung bentahang yon. You tell me, honestly, may bentahan ng lupa? Wala.
Meron, Your Honor. Representative lang po ako, Your Honor.
Representative ka lang. O so paano ka nag-transfer ng 16.7 million?
No, Your
Dito
Honor,
sa Y2?
Hindi
po. Yes to health?
Hindi po transfer, Your Honor.
Manager's check?
Wala pong yes to help akong alam, Your Honor. Pero meron akong alam na nabentang lupa, Your Honor.
Anong sinasabi mo restaurant? Wala akong sinasabi restaurant.
Yung yes to help, Your Honor.
So paano mo nalamang restaurant siya?
No, Your Honor.
I did not even mention that it is a restaurant. How did you know that it is a restaurant?
No, Your Honor, I said...
How did you know that it is a restaurant? I didn't even mention it.
I said yes. You said yes, Your
Sabi
Honor.
ko, yes to help. Paano mo nalaman restaurant?
No, wala po binabanggit na restaurant, Your Honor.
Oh, yes to help. Okay. All right. Submit to us.
Yes, Your Honor. I will submit the documents, Your Honor.
Deed of sale.
Yes, Your Honor.
Amounting to
All documents, Your
16.7
Honor. I
million.
will submit
Thank you so
all the
much.
documents. Yes.
Mr. Chairman,
Thank you.
be yielding back. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Congressman Fernandez. The next to interpolate is Congresswoman Jinky Luistro.
Mr. Chair, may I request for the presence of Ms. Cassandra Ong?
I think she just went to the comfort room. In the meantime, if you wish to direct questions to any of our resource persons, you may do so.
My questions, Mr. Chair, are pertaining to her, although the same will be addressed to the other resource speakers. I want her to witness how these people are testifying about her participation and connection to all these companies.
Okay. So we'll give her 1 minute. So while waiting for Miss Cassie Ong, ako may tanong lang ako kay you're the executive assistant of Mr. Attorney Harry Roque, Mr. De La Serna.
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Ilang taon ka naging executive assistant ni Attorney Harry Roque?
I was an executive assistant to the Office of the Presidential Spokesperson from January of 2021 to November 15 of 2021 po, Mr. Chair.
So, 2020 to 2021? Tama ba yung pagkatinig?
Mali po, Your Honor. Mr. Chair, January of 2021 until November 15 of 2021 po.
So, January 2021 up to November of 2021. Wala pang isang taon.
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Did you apply for that position? Anong position mo sa office ni spokesman Attorney Harry Roque?
I was an executive assistant to the Office of the Presidential Spokesperson po, Mr. Chair.
And what do you exactly do in the office of Attorney Harry Roque?
Nag-start po ako as social media. Ako po yung nag-handle ng SOCMED po ni Attorney Roque po, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Yung bang item na executive assistant ay item under the office of the spokesperson?
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
So, anong salary grade niyan?
I'm not sure if it is salary grade 17 or 20 po, Mr. Chair.
Okay, sige. Salamat. Yung bang last hearing, sinasabi ni Attorney Harry Roque that you being his executive assistant, ikaw ang mga kasama niya sa travels. Kasi nga is diabetic ba? Tama ba ako doon?
Ang dami niya pong sakit, Mr. Chair.
Okay. And nurse ka ba?
Hindi po, Mr. Chair.
Meron ka bang background sa medicine?
No po, Mr. Chair.
Ilan kayo executive assistant sa office ni Attorney Harry Roque?
Alam ko po, madami po siyang staff po, but the EA post is until EA 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 po.
And you are EA?
EA 3 po ako, Mr. Chair.
EA 3?
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Okay, so yung EA 1, EA 2, sinasama rin ba ni Attorney Harry Roque sa travels abroad?
EA, based on my knowledge, Mr. Chair, yung nakabiyahe lang po na EA is EA3, ako po yun, EA2, and the EA5 po.
Okay.
EA4 din po pala, Mr. Chair.
EA1, 2, 3, and 4?
No po, Mr. Chair. 2, 3, 4, 5 po, Mr. Chair.
2, 3, 4, and 5. EA, ang daming EA pala, no? Nung office ng spokesperson?
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Okay, and your job description ay you handle the social media of the spokesperson as well as his travel companion. Kasama ba yon sa job description mo?
Nung nag-start po kasi ako kay Sir Harry po, Mr. Chair, there was no post in Malacanang. That's why I first handled this social media po, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Salamat sa sagot mo. Alam mo rin ba na it seems kasi na you're very, very close to Attorney Harry Roque, tama?
Yes po, Mr.
Can you
Chair.
say that among all the executive assistants, ikaw ang closest to Attorney Harry Roque?
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Is that the reason kung bakit ginawa ka niyang incorporator sa isang kumpanya niya?
Mr. Chair, to my knowledge on that po, Mr. Chair, it was Attorney Val po na nagpa-sign po sa akin that time kasi kailangan na po nila ng magko-complete po sa corporation po nila.
Sige. Sige, we will ask you questions again later. Now that Ms. Cassie Ong is here, I now recognize Congresswoman Luistro.
Mr. Chair, I wish to invite the attention of Cassie Ong.
Cassie,
as I propound questions to the other resource speakers. Ms. Baterna, do you know Ms. Cassandra L. Ong?
Yes po, Madam Chair.
Kilala mo si Cassandra Ong?
Yes po, Madam Chair.
Bakit mo siya kilala?
Parang siya po yung boss ko po, Mr. Chair.
Siya ang boss mo?
Yes po, Madam
And as your boss, anong mga orders ang ibinigay niya sa'yo at sinunod mo?
Aside from signing documents po, Madam Chair.
What else, Ms. Baterna? Ano pa ang mga iniuutos sa'yo ni Cassandra Ong bilang boss mo?
Documents po, tsaka po sa cheque po.
Documents and checks. Na kaninong pangalan yung mga cheque?
Meron po akong nakapangalan sa akin, Madam Chair.
And what do you do with those checks which are in your name? Anong ginagawa mo doon sa mga checking nasa pangalan mo?
Minsan po nag-uutos po siya, halimbawa, mag-issue ka ng, halimbawa po, 10 pieces worth of like 15,000, ganun po. Tapos sinusulat ko po.
In other words, Ms. Baterna, ikaw ay taga-issue at taga-perma lamang. Tama ba?
Tama po, Madam Chair.
Pagkaka-issue at pagkaka-perma mo, ibinibigay mo na kay Cassandra Ong at si Cassandra Ong na ang bahala kung anong gagamitin niya sa cheque. Tama ba?
Yes po, Madam Chair.
I remember you committed last time to execute a waiver para sa iyong bank accounts. You're giving the committee the authority to see all information about your bank accounts. Do you confirm?
Yes po, Madam Chair.
Have you executed that waiver, Ms. Baterna?
Yes po.
May we know from the COMSEC if we have requested information already from the banks?
COMSEC?
Your Honors, Mr. Chair, just this morning, the witness took the oath, and so we have not yet asked the details from the bank. It was just this morning that her waiver was notarized by the public attorney.
And with that waiver, Ms. Baterna, we will be able to find out, tama ba, Sino ang pinagbigyan, binayaran ng mga tseke ni Cassandra Ong? Tama?
Tama po, Madam Chair.
Maraming salamat, Ms. Baterna. May I proceed to Ms. Mascareñas? Ms. Mascareñas, do you know Cassandra Leong?
Yes po.
Why do you know her?
Kasama ko po siya sa office.
Who is she in your office? Boss mo ba siya o ikaw ang boss niya?
Parang same lang na kami ng position.
Parehas lang kayo. So what does she do in your office?
Noong una po kasi, nung na-interview muna siya, doon ko siya first time na nakita. Tapos hanggang sa pumasok na siya, although di ko na po matandaan kung kailan, pero most definitely nauna po ako sa kanya. Tapos, ang alam ko, parang personal translator siya ni Mr. Wu. Tapos lagi siyang kasama sa mga meetings. Tapos, until such time na siya na rin po yung nagipag-deal sa lahat ng mga kung sinong dapat kausapin. And yung mga papers, kinuha na rin po niya before ako tanggalin nung December.
Let's discuss it one by one, Ms. Mascareñas.
Okay po.
You first mentioned personal translator. Tama?
Yes po. Yun po yung alam ko.
Second is?
Yung pong kasama siya palagi ng boss.
Constant companion ni Mr. Wu.
Yes po.
What else?
Nag-take over po ng mga application ng documents.
She took over of the application of the companies.
Yes po.
With which office? Saang opisina?
Nakalocate po kasi kami sa Dragon Wealth System office sa Prince Hotel. Pero yung mga tinatransact po na documents is yung Whirlwind and Lucky South. Although, personally po, alam ko, hindi ako nag-sign kasi, I mean, na-sign ko yung papers ng application ng Lucky South, pero wala po ako nung siya notarize. I'm not present po kasi sa pagkakatanda ko, na-notarize po siya sa Bamban. Never po ako nagpunta sa Bamban para magpirma.
So you mentioned, Ms. Mascareñas, first is personal translator. Second is constant companion.
Yes po.
Third, she took over of all the application documents of Lucky South and Whirlwind.
Yes.
And if my memory serves me right, the fourth one that you said, he deals and meets with the people concerning Lucky South and Whirlwind. Do you confirm this?
Yes po. Yes.
Aside from these four, do you recall any other thing that she does during the time that you are still with those companies? How about the payment of salaries?
Ako po yung, kinukuha ko lang po yun sa manager. Tapos, normally po, bibigay na lang yung salary sa akin. Iabot ko lang siya dun sa kasama ko sa office. Pero sa ibang staff and kitchen staff, ibang staff, sila na po yung nagbibigay.
You mentioned earlier about Mr. Wu.
Yes po.
Who is Mr. Wu?
Big boss po.
Boss.
Yes,
When you say boss, does it mean all of you receive orders from him, Mr. Wu?
Si Mr. Wu po kasi hindi naman siya lahat nagde-direct ng orders. So, pili lang.
So, from whom do you receive order, Ms. Mascareñas?
Mr. Wu po.
Mr. Wu.
Yes,
How
nakadirect
about
po
the
kami.
other employees in the company? From whom do they receive orders?
Managers po, mga Chinese managers.
Chinese managers. Among the Filipinos who are there and below the level of Mr. Wu and the managers Chinese, sino sa inyo ang pinakatanungin at nagdi-decide about the operation of Lucky South and Whirlwind?
Kasi po nung nandun ako, wala pa pong operation. I think nag-start siya around 2020 based sa mga naririnig ko po dito sa hearing. As far as I'm concerned, hindi ko po sure ha. Ang alam ko po, silang nag-usap.
What do you mean sila?
Si Mr. Wu po and Cassie and Chinese manager.
By Cassie, are you referring to Cassandra Ong?
Yes po.
Given the fact na personal translator, constant companion. He took over of all the documents, and he meets with the contracting parties of these companies. Would you agree with me if I would say, malaki ang kinalaman ni Cassie Ong sa lahat ng activities ng mga companies na ito?
Yes, yes po.
You said yes.
Yes po. Siya po yung palagi kasama eh.
Thank you. May I proceed to Mr. De La Serna? I remember you testified before. I just don't know if it is before this committee or before the Senate. Tumira ka sa Lucky South. Do you confirm?
Yes po, Your Honor. Good evening po.
Can you enlighten us again? Bakit ka dun tumira sa Lucky South?
Pakiulit po, Your Honor.
You stayed, you lived, you
Yes,
resided in the premises of Lucky South.
Yes, Your Honor. I lived in that property because I am currently a student pilot in the aviation school in Clark po, Your Honor.
You were a student of aviation?
An aviation school. Kahit ngayon po, Your Honor, I'm currently a student in an aviation school in Pampanga
But
po.
during the time that you were still living in Lucky South, bakit ka tumira doon?
Because I am studying in a aviation school in Pampanga po, Your Honor.
I see. You lived inside the premises of Lucky South because you were studying aviation in Pampanga.
Yes po, I'm currently a student pilot po in
Please,
Pampanga.
please limit your answer to the questions.
Yes
Now,
po.
Mr. De La Serna, can you tell us the inclusive date when you were living inside the premises of Lucky South? Kailan ka nag-umpisa at kailan natapos yung pagtira mo sa Lucky South?
To my knowledge po, Your Honor, nang first ko pong dating sa property po was on... Can I check my calendar po, Your Honor?
Just the approximate date, Mr. De La Serna.
Around November po ako first nagpunta po.
November, that is 2000?
2023 po, last year po, Your Honor.
November 2023 until?
Andun pa po yung gamit ko until now po, Your Honor.
Until now, until the raid.
Yes po, Your Honor.
Mabuti hindi ka nasama sa raid.
Andun lang po yung mga gamit ko, Your Honor, but meron na pong nakitang rent, room for rent in Pampanga.
Are you trying to tell us na nung nag-conduct ng raid, hindi ka na nakatira doon sa Lucky South?
Yes po, Your Honor, pero andun po yung iba ko pong gamit po.
So saan ka nakatira nung nagkaroon ng raid sa Lucky South?
I rent a place po near my school na po, Your Honor.
In other words, kaya ka wala dun sa lugar during the raid dahil ibang lugar na ang tinitirahan mo, tama?
Yes po, Your Honor.
And can you please tell us, are you paying for the lodging in Lucky South?
No po, Your Honor.
So you were staying in Lucky South for free, tama?
Tama po, Your Honor.
And how far is Lucky South from your aviation school?
10 to 15 minutes po, Your Honor.
10 to 15 minutes. So it is close, tama?
Yes, Your Honor.
And who allowed you to live inside Lucky South?
Ang kinakusap ko is Ma'am Cassie Cassandra Leong po, Your Honor.
Which means, Mr. De La Serna, kapag may titirang mga tao sa Lucky South, it is Cassie Ong who decides.
Yun ang hindi ko po. But in my case po, Your Honor, siya po yung kausap ko. Sa iba,
Aside from you, may iba pa bang nakikitira dun sa Lucky South?
hindi ko po alam, Your Honor.
But based on your daily observation, syempre, doon ka nakatira. Umuuwi ka doon, umaalis ka doon. That is your daily routine.
Yes,
Wala ka
Your-
bang ibang nakikita o napapansin na nakatira other than you?
Nakastay ako sa lodging houses ng employees nila, Your Honor. So, may nakikita naman po akong tao, Your Honor.
Are you an employee of Lucky South?
No po, Your Honor.
So, do you confirm na ikaw ang nag-iisang pinatira na hindi naman empleyado ng Lucky South?
I can only confirm na nag-stay po ako doon, Your Honor. Pero if may iba pong nag-stay doon, I cannot confirm po.
But at least you can confirm, wala ka ng ibang kilala na hindi empleyado na pinatira doon sa Lucky South. Tama?
Yes po, Your Honor.
What is so special about you? Bakit ka pinatira doon ng Lucky South?
I was properly introduced by my previous employer po, Attorney Roque po, Your Honor.
And who is Attorney Roque to Cassandra Ong?
Ang alam ko po, Your Honor, he handles the ejection case of Whirlwind Corporation po.
He handles the case for ejection.
Yes po.
Ejectment.
Yes po, Your Honor.
And of course, si Cassie Ong, may iba naman silang mga lawyers eh. Pero bakit walang ibang pinatitira doon na mga empleyado? Why only you?
Nakatira po ako doon, Your Honor, because I need a place to stay because I am a student pilot in Pampanga
I
po,
know,
Your Honor.
but there are a lot of people who needs a place to stay as well, for free, the same as you. Anong dahilan at pinatira ka doon ni Cassandra Ong? What is extraordinary about you? Bakit hindi siya nagpatira nung iba? Marami din ang nangangailangan ng libreng tirahan. Do you understand that, Mr. De La Serna?
Yes po, Your Honor. I cannot answer that, Your Honor, kasi I am not the decision maker naman po, Your Honor.
But at least you can confirm na sa iyong pagkakaalam, wala ka ng ibang nakita na hindi empleyado na pinatira sa loob ni Cassie Ong. Tama? It's just a yes or a no.
Before I answer that, Your Honor, I want to say that wala po akong kakilala po doon sa loob po ng compound.
Wala kang ibang kilala except for Cassie Ong.
Yes po, Your Honor.
And the reason kung bakit tumira ka doon is because Cassie Ong has the authority to decide for Lucky South. Tama? Yes. Otherwise, hindi ka makakatira sa loob ng Lucky South.
Okay po, Your Honor.
I wish to direct the next question to the PAGCOR, perhaps Attorney Fernandez, to lessen the burden of Chairman Altenco. I just want to confirm again. You know Cassie Ong?
Yes, ma'am.
Why do you know her?
She went to our office po regarding Lucky South 99 po, regarding po the arrears that they have po in 2023.
And she was representing which company?
Lucky South 99.
And she was accompanied by?
Attorney Roque po.
Yes. In other words, she went to your office to represent Lucky South along with the lawyer in the person of Attorney Harry Roque.
Yes, ma'am.
Can we hear from PAOK? Do we have PAOK here?
I think the PAOK excuses themselves, no, because they are going to file cases.
I wish to address the question this time to Ms. Ong. Ms. Cassandra Ong, narinig mo ba ang testimonya nilang apat?
Yes po.
Kilala ka ni Baterna. Ikaw ang gumagamit ng cheque niya. And soon, we will be able to find out kung sinong binayaran mo using her checks. Kilala ka ni Miss Mascareñas because you took a great part in the operation of Lucky South and Whirlwind. Are you listening, Miss Cassandra Ong? Kilala ka rin ni Mr. De La Serna dahil ikaw ang nagpatira sa kanya Kilala ka rin ng taga-PAGCOR dahil ikaw, kasama ni Attorney Harry Roque, ang naglalakad ng papeles ng Lucky South. You acknowledge that?
Mr. Ano po, pwede po ako humingi ng 2 minutes to consult my lawyer.
2 minutes for what? Tinatanong ko lang kung naiintindihan mo. Nakilala ka nilang 4.
Yes po.
Of course. And are you aware of the case that has been filed already by PAOK with the Chinese national who were arrested within the premises of Lucky South? Alam mo ba kung anong kaso na ang isinampa?
Hindi po.
They were charged with qualified human trafficking. And by qualified human trafficking, Ms. Cassandra Ong, kagaya ng inexplain sa iyo ni Chairman Dan Fernandez, non-bailable offense yan. It is a capital offense. And with your direct participation in the operation of this Lucky South, there is a strong probability that you will be indicted as well for the crime of qualified human trafficking. Dahil sa testimonya nila at ng mga lulutang pang testigo, maaring ikaw ay masampahan din ng qualified human trafficking, walang piyensa, capital offense. Nakahanda ka ba dito, Ms. Ong? Please answer the question, Ms. Ong.
You want 2 minutes for...
To talk to my lawyer po against my right.
You want to talk to your lawyer? I thought you're asking for the executive session. No? Not yet? Not yet.
Yes po.
Pare, will you allow it, Chairman?
Can I finish first, Mr. Chair, before
Okay, please
she confers
proceed.
with
Pagkatapos ng
her
mga
lawyer?
tanong ni Congresswoman Luistro, we will give you 2 minutes.
Ms. Cassie Ong, look at me. I want you to understand, ikaw ang tinuturo ng maraming resource speakers na nakakaalam ng operation ng Lucky South. Kung saan nakita ang mga torture victims, ang mga murder victims, ang mga human trafficking victims. The pictures that were shown by Chairman Dan Fernandez. Sa katunayan, may mga Chinese nationals na nasampahan ng qualified human trafficking. And chances are, Ms. Ong, posible na ikaw ay mapasama sa kasong ito. Ang tanong, nauunawaan mo ba itong posibilidad na ito? Nauunawaan mo ba, Ms. Ong?
Yes po.
At kung nauunawaan mo, naiintindihan mo din ang posibilidad na ikimakulong, walang labasan, walang piyensa. Naunawaan mo yun?
Pwede ko itanong sa lawyer ko about that?
Kasi Ong, now you are being offered an executive session. Because ako, I honestly believe you are just a tip of the bird. Help the Quadcom. You know why? Posibleng hindi lang yung nasa pictures ni Chairman Dan. Posibleng sa oras na ito, may mga taong kasalukuyang biktima ng same POGO operators. Would you like to avail of this executive session?
Pag-isipan ko po muna.
I am done, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you, Congresswoman Jinky Luistro. 1 minute suspension to give the witness time to confer with her lawyer.